Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about this video where this bunch of Wahhabis basically attacked this Somali guy for saying he's Somali. I'm proud of it.
Why are you trying to ask me a question?
No, but we should give up the nationalism and profess Islam. We're Muslim first before we're Somali, British, Nigerian.
You don't know what you're talking about. Well, you don't know. You want to debate that?
Because Allah says that we are Muslimin.
We are Muslimin. What is Muslim? Wait, what is Muslim? Tell me.
Before anything else,
tell me. Because
First of all, that's a nice logo. Amma ba'd. Brother, tell me, what are you first? Muslim or Somali? To me that's an absurd question. It's like asking, what are you first? Man or a Muslim? What are you first? Human or a Muslim? I'm a man and I'm a Muslim. Those two things do not conflict. Just like me being a Somali and Muslim, they don't conflict. My religion is Islam. My ethnicity and my country of origin is Somali. And that's why he has the flag. He's also a Somali.
I do know what I'm talking about.
you don't. What is Muslim?
Are you Muslim first or Somali?
I'm going to ask you a question.
Are you Muslim
What
first
is
or Somali?
What is Muslim?
Are you Muslim first or Somali?
What is Muslim?
You can't answer the question.
No, what is Muslim?
Are you Muslim first or Somali?
That's a very simple question.
This guy just have this slogan that he heard from some mosque. So our brother is right to ask him, define what it means to be a Muslim. Because I'm confused. When I leave my home, I don't leave the Muslim part inside of my home and take the Somali part. When I was born a Somali and a Muslim. So maybe you have a different definition for Islam and for what it means to be a Muslim than we have. So tell me what it means to be a Muslim to you. Do you think it's a box that you have to enter before you become anything else?
Mission to surrender yourself to Allah.
What is that? What is that though?
To surrender His commands.
I know it's surrender, but what is it? What is it though? What is it?
Are you Muslim? Okay, are you Muslim first or Somali?
Yeah. What is Muslim? Yeah, Muslim. It said Muslim. Muslim means surrender to Allah.
To Allah Azza wa Jal.
Huh? I'm not here to enlighten anybody. But the thing is, he said submission. But what is submission?
Islam, innit? We're Muslims first.
I'm confused, brother. If you say that being a Muslim means the one who submits to Allah, and Somali is an ethnicity, and you're like, which one is first? How can you compare somebody submitting to something, somebody else being born in a certain place and certain ethnicity? How can you compare those two things?
Yeah, so you blindly follow, is that what you do?
Yeah, we do blindly follow.
He said you
blindly follow the Quran and the
that's
Sunnah.
why you are in the state you're in right now.
We blindly follow the
But that's
Quran
why
and
you
Sunnah.
are in this state right now.
Don't you blindly follow Quran and Sunnah?
Sunnah leaves people in that state.
Is that what you're saying?
What Quran? No, you said you
You
heard.
said that though.
You said you heard and follow.
You said it though.
You said you heard and follow.
Confused these people.
I'm not. No, you are confused.
No.
You just said it.
I asked you a question.
No, go.
Are you Muslim or Sunni or Somali first?
Me.
Which one are you first? Muslim or
Forget
Somali?
about if I'm Somali first. That's my. Look.
Is there a person called Quran and the Sunnah that you can just go around following? You do understand that you always follow people. You hear interpretations from individuals and you have to choose something. That's why the ulama, they say, Allahu A'lam, God knows best. Do you understand? Because in the end of the day, they know that this is an interpretation. This is my fatwa that I'm giving, but God knows best. And that's why when you think like that, I'm just going to blindly follow Quran and Sunnah, well then you are easily manipulated. You are easily used. Because somebody could just come to you and say this is the Quran and Sunnah, and you will have to follow it without even thinking about it, because you think you have to blindly follow in order to become a true Muslim. And it's better that you think about what you are following, because then at least it's true. But if you never think about what you are following, then you are just a fool. And on the day of judgment you'll be saying that, I just followed this guy. And this mentality is why people are dying in our country, because they blindly follow a guy that tells him that he knows the Quran and the Sunnah, and they're not thinking. They do not think that, listen, maybe killing my own brothers and sisters is not the way to heaven. But they are blindly following. And this is why we are in this state that we are in, because we are blindly following something instead of using our heads.
Thank you, Akhi. We do not fear Allah in the sense that Allah is gonna burn us, or Allah is gonna take us to hell, right? That's not fear of Allah. The fear of Allah is kind of is a respectful fear. I love my mom and I fear her as well. But the fear of my mom that I have for her, as everybody would understand, is a fear of respect. Like, there are things that I will not do in front of my mom because I cannot fathom that behavior, me doing it in front of my mom, because it's not right.
Language is important. Religion is part of our language. Our words, they have religious meaning to them that makes us understand. But you are using colonial language, you're using English. And when British talk about fear, to them it's a terrifying fear. It's fear from punishment. It's the kind of fear that you lock yourself inside of your home and you're panicking because you are so afraid of something. But we, as a Somali, we have different words. When we say in Somali, fear Allah, it means, just like he said, a respectful fear, but also a loving fear. Like, you don't want your mother seeing you doing something terrible. But that doesn't mean that you fear that they will punish you or put you in jail or anything like that. No, it's the contrary. You actually think that even when you make a mistake, you'll regret, you'll be like, oh, why did I do that? Why did I say that bad word to my mother? But you know your mother will forgive you. It's terrible when people learn religion based on colonial languages because they understand Islam like it's Christianity.
Come back to Islam.
Did you say my religion is Islam?
Yes, I said that.
I told you, I don't believe in religion. And
believe in Islam?
I'm telling you why
But
I don't
you believe in Islam?
I'm telling you why I don't believe in religion, because look.
So you're a kafir? What do you mean?
Astaghfirullah. Religion means the worship of a man or a being.
This is my personal problem with these Wahhabis. 20 minutes you kept saying that I'm a Muslim first before I'm a Somali. And then all of a sudden I'm not a Muslim anymore, I'm a kafir. In a second, in a heartbeat, you're willing to call him a kafir. What kind of religion is this?
And there are Muslims who are nationalists.
Okay.
The Muslim nationalists, their nationality is within the border of Islam.
Okay.
Simple question is, Khalid, simple question is, are you Muslim within the border, are you nationalist, Somali nationalist who love his country, his people, his history, and is proud of it, and within the borders of Islam, or are you in the other line, other people who you have, which are socialist nationalists? Which one are you?
How many dumb questions are you going to ask? Are you a nationalist in the borders of Islam? What are these imaginary borders? Explain to us, what are the imaginary borders? And all of a sudden, he's like, are you a socialist nationalist? It's like asking, are you a capitalist or are you a Muslim? Or what are you talking about, my friends? Not once did he bring socialism. Socialism is a economic system. What does that have to do with Somalis? I could be a socialist, a Muslim, and a Somali. Like, what are you talking about? Are you saying that if somebody's a socialist, then they are no longer Muslim? Is there something that I have to fill in to measure my level of nationalism or my level of socialism?
Okay, me as Everlas or Khalid, I don't believe in country or nationalism.
Okay.
What I believe is unity.
Okay.
For example, my people have been divided by Western interference and so on and so forth. Now, I come here, I carry this flag. And you know, as a Somali, this flag here...
It's a Somali flag.
I know what I'm trying to explain to you. This flag here, it has a star. And that star represents the 5 Somalis, the divided Somalis. So me coming here and speaking about Somali stuff and showing this flag of unity, I am not standing for Asabiya. Just because I do not talk about Arabia or Islam or anything, does not mean that I am against the Sunnah, or does not mean I am against...
Exactly. Just because I'm here talking to my fellow Somalis about Somali unity, about Somali heritage, about Somali culture and Somali history, doesn't mean that I'm against being a Muslim. This is an absurd world that these people are living in. It's a childish view of this world. But the idea that some random person can just come in and be like, no, forget being Somali. Leave your burning home. Leave your family there. And just forget them. And come join us, this imaginary home that all the Muslims are. As somebody who says that you care about your fellow Muslims, you should hope that every single Muslim country and Muslim nation and Muslim people will strive. You don't have to be in the same country in order for you to be together. Do you understand? When Arabs were fighting Israel, they chose to unify. They were different countries, but they still fought together.
European powers united over fascism.
Yeah.
First World
You
War.
have to have a central principle to unite.
To unite over.
Otherwise, you're just going around unity, unity.
Just saying it for the sake of
Unity for my people, for not all. Unity for my people, not for you.
It's
Not for you.
Okay, it's not for me.
It's not for you.
Well, not for me
It's
to know.
for Somalis.
No, brother,
No,
basically,
relax.
don't push any...
No, it's not.
Listen.
That's how it is.
Case
Though.
in point.
Somali unity is for Somalis. Naturally. You're not even living in Somalia. I could understand if you were living in Somalia and people were talking about Somali unity, you saying that, you know what, I'm also a citizen of this country and I want to take part in this discussion. My brother, I believe this is a reaction that you are having because you're living in a Christian country, in a white majority country. So you feel that all Muslims are one. That's what the white man told you, that Muslims are this one bunch of group. And this is a mistake that you are doing, my brother. You have to realize that Somalia as a country has a history, has a past, and has a culture. And when you're saying that you have to be unified in something, you're trying to say that Somalia should be unified in religion. My brother, I don't know if you know anything about Somalia, but over 99% of Somalis are Muslims. On top of that, pretty much 100% of them are Sunni Muslims. So we are unified in religion. You understand? Religion is not the problem we have. We have other issues like tribalism that is causing disunity among us. And those are the issues that we have to fix. So you're saying that you have to be unified on something. We are already unified in religion. We have to find other things that unify us more. And I have to say that I hate when you said that Europeans united in fascism, so you will unite in fascism as well. As if Somali unity is fascism. We want a nation that our children can feel safe in. That's it. Nothing else, nothing less, nothing more. Now, I hope this doesn't offend anyone. This probably did offend a lot of people. But I have to say that I watched this video and I found it inspiring. That's why I had to make this video. Now please subscribe, like, share if you want to, and I'll see you all on the next one.